All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and kick off this call here in about 60 seconds. It is October. What month is it right now? Let's see here. Network marketing. It is October 1st, yes. Couldn't be more excited to be hosting tonight's webinar. I've not promoted this to your teams yet. Make sure that they're on this call, right? This call is a phenomenal tool for you guys to plug into and use from a small standpoint and an extremely large scale standpoint. You know, from the organization that's growing so far just in the neighborhood to the organization that's growing now across the country or even across the whole Wednesday weekly webinar that the Elite Network hosts is something that everybody can plug into and utilize as a tool that is going to teach and show the new people and everyone involved how to properly build a network marketing business around a system that the Elite Network has now created, guys. Someone starts and builds this business correctly with the right expectation, with the right understanding, and in a fashion that will allow it to continue to grow at a large scale, long-term, sustainable way. Everybody on the call, I think, is looking for, whether it's at a small scale or a large scale, you're looking for something long-term, you're looking for something that's lasting, and you're looking for something that hopefully you're looking for something that can be large scale, guys. And that's what we provide to you every single Wednesday with the Elite Network System Training webinar, right? I like to use the analogy, what you're plugging into right now, mentorship or teaching process or learning process that you must undergo to become a professional networker, right? I have plugged into the information that I'm now teaching through books, through audios, through webinars, through in-person meetings, and through multiple fashions that we now provide for a long enough time to add enough value to myself mentally to where I can turn around and now reproduce the same exact thing, which hopefully we're doing for you right now, guys. You got to look at it. A doctor, what do? They study medicine for 8 years. In that 8 years of time, they learn what they need to practice the profession, right? Day after day of study, hard work, and then they achieve the income that's associated with the doctor. Same sort of concept and thought process here with Vima. Right? It's the repetition of this information that really makes it clear, right? It's hearing from tons of different people's standpoints and viewpoints that's going to allow you to achieve the personal experience that's, that helps you create your own viewpoint, which in essence is what you need to successfully build a network marketing business, your own viewpoint, your own understanding, and your own wealth of knowledge that you can turn around and provide to other people in this industry, in your organization, to build a large organization, right? Building other people. So guys, the Elite Network, we've been telling you guys this because we don't know if you're brand new on the call. We have produced, for the first time ever, a systematic way of building a network marketing business in the young generation, right? I know there's a lot of people tuning in on the call. Maybe you're not young, that's fine. Okay, this system is a phenomenal system that has been created with the wisdom of some of the top earners in the whole entire industry, their mind power on it and the young mind power on it, and accumulation of other top money earners, other top networkers in this industry systems kind of collaborated, all put together into one thing. So, we have something that can facilitate whatever growth you're looking for, whether you're 24, 44, or 64, or 84. If someone on the call is over 80 years old, plugging in, which would be pretty cool. A six-figure incomer that is over 80 years old. So point is, we got the system, and now it's time to use it. Now it's time to grow. So if you have not yet purchased a playbook, this is the Bible of the system. This is the training manual that we build by. And what this will do is ensure to the depth of your organization that when people are getting involved, they're learning correctly, they're provided with the tools necessary in getting on their way, and they're provided with the tools necessary to continue on their way. Everything just stated is provided in this book that we personally designed, personally wrote, personally created. You know, myself, other leadership in the organization, Andrew Yeager, Tyler Smalls, Anton Neugebauer, Brian Caligari, you know, the top minds in the Elite Network came together and produced this, you know, something that's not theory. You know, for those of you out there that, you know, are doing, you know, whatever you're doing, it could work. What you're doing could work. We know this works, okay? We know this works. We know this produces results. If you follow it and you get your team following it, you're going to be on the right path. Okay, guys, so if you have not yet, make sure you get your hands on a playbook. Guys, people have been, you know, taking these out by the hundreds to their teams. So if you don't have one yet, dig upline to a pin level of leadership that can provide one for you. You know, and they'll be more than happy in directing you on how to get one yourself. You know, the next round of these, obviously, you know, we're all growing into this together, which is very, very exciting because we're truly at the forefront of, you know, a decade of royal ambassadors, a decade of millionaires through networking, through the Elite Network, through what we've personally created, and we're all growing into it together, right? But this is the first batch. The next batch will most likely have a website up and running where these will be available. Apologies to the people in areas far away from Philadelphia that are looking for, you know, the small orders of 1 or 5 or 10 copies. Right now we're, you know, handling the 100 and multiple hundreds of orders, you know, the big stuff, you know, first. And then obviously once the website's up and running, they're going to be available for everybody at the click of a finger. So guys, if you have not yet, get the playbook. To open up the first page, guys, if you have a playbook, please reference. If not, follow along to the best of your ability. Maybe take some notes, write some stuff down. The future of business, guys, you know, you'll come to this, the conclusion or the assumption that networking is the future, okay? The way products get to the marketplace is no longer through advertisements. We're now numb to it. We're bombarded with social media. We are over, just bombarded with voices, names, brands, and it's coming to the point now where really the only thing that you can truly trust and listen to is a person to person, is a friend to friend. That's why this is the most effective form of advertisement, and that's why in time, according to, you know, multi-billionaire business gurus, that a majority of the goods in the marketplace will be transferred through network marketing. That's something for all of us to get excited about, seeing the product spaces that we're in: coffee, weight loss, energy, right? Thinking of the scale of what's going on. So besides the point, open up your playbook, guys, the future of business, the table of contents. Step number 1 in the playbook, not step number 1, page number 4, the first thing to do in networking is get networked, get connected, right? Who are your uplines? This business is not meant to do alone, right? If you're brand new, there's no better mentor than someone, or there's no better help or mentor than someone who is further along in the same process than you. Okay, so get connected, right? Who's your enroller? Who's your upline diamond? Who's your upline platinum? Who's your upline executive, presidential, ambassador, whatever it is? Who are your uplines? Who's your Vima support system that you can turn to when you have a question, when you need some advice, right? Get connected with them. Dig through the network until you find people who has all the information you're looking for. And then what I highly recommend, connect with them on social media, their Facebook accounts, their Instagram accounts, their Twitter accounts. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah. Connect with all of their social media so you can see, you know, what's going on. You can see where their meetings are. You can see how they build the business. And, you know, most importantly, create an environment when you're on your cell phone. Create an environment when you're on your computer that is conducive to you growing. That's conducive to you moving forward in the Vima opportunity. It's conducive to you growing. Guys, you know, in life, you know, for most people, the things that they're liking, now I'll touch on this in a second. Page number 5, the second real page in the playbook. Describe your dream life. Guys, this is such a crucial section. Dreams. The first real question you're answering after the personal profile. What do you want? Right? You're sitting here watching, this computer screen, hearing about Vima. What do you from Vima? What is this business going to provide for you? Is it an extra $500 a month? Is it, helping pay the bills? Is it a supplement income, making an extra $1,000 a month? You're working your job full time and you just want extra money so you can go on vacation twice a year. What is, the driving and motivating forces for you in joining Vima? And describe that in detail. On that section, please don't think small. Think big for yourself. There's no inspiration. There's no weight in a need, right? Needs don't excite you. What do you want, right? What you need is what you think you can have. What do you want? What do you want? If you establish what you want and you really want it, it's going to drive you in doing the means required in its attainment. What do you want, guys? And understand that, the things that most people are you're sitting on Instagram and you just like the post, and the only time, that post or what you're liking ever exists in most people's lives is while they're liking it. And rather than, finding a vehicle like Vima, finding of any vehicle in life that can move you forward and make you money and get you those things. See, what you're liking on Instagram is a reality for someone and can be a reality for you if you make it intentional, right? So what do you want? Understand, you can get what you want through Vima, right? If you master sharing this information, because the numbers in the markets, with the markets that we're in, and the numbers of the people that there are, you will win. You can win, right? I can't say you will win, obviously, because, it's up to you to win. But point is, the markets, the numbers, and all of the circumstances that make this just about as damn good as it could be are in our favor, right? We make the opportunity phenomenal because of the system we've created. The opportunity was already incredible before we started. Not because of us, because of the circumstances that we're in, right? This, for many people, will be an economic home run. You're hearing about Herbalife before it's freaking Herbalife, before it's on David Beckham's chest. Believe me or not, I don't care. Enough people will, right? You look at the monster companies in the industry. What did they have? They had products that were widespread. Cool. Coffee, energy, weight loss, health. 4 things that will never stop in demand. And 4 things that allow enough room, not only for you on the other side of this call and for me, but for everyone in the world. There's no competition. There's no competition. You just need to create. Right? All of this stuff's already being purchased, consumed, whether it's from GNC or Walmart or you. It's going to happen. So get in between. So what do you want? Second question to answer. Why are you someone who will win? In Vima, in networking, and in life, the goal is to become a strong version of yourself. Not become a strong version of somebody else. Not study someone, try and be like them. The goal is to identify, I, Luke Kish, have these strengths. I know what my strengths are. I'm going to focus on my strengths, and I'm going to strengthen my strengths so I win. What are your strengths? Right? All you need to be in life is a strong version of you. Whether you're very good at connecting, you're very good at leading, you're very intellectual, you have an extreme work ethic, right? You have a very high belief in yourself. You have an insatiable appetite for growth. Why are you someone who will win? Why are you someone who will win? Identify that, hone in on it, and develop it. Why Vima? Third question, why is this company the vehicle that you're choosing to earn income, right? Earning income is not hard. It is not hard. You just need a vehicle that can do it. Most people aren't in the situation or position that has any possibilities, and they wonder why they're not earning income, right? you now have a vehicle that has endless possibilities. Why is this what you chose? Why is this something that you're going to put your time, energy, and effort into day after day? Why is this business the company you chose that you're going to wake up in the morning and share the plan 20 times until you fall asleep and share the products with your whole neighborhood? Why is this company the company you chose? Is it from a product standpoint? Is it from a leadership standpoint? Is it from a timing standpoint? Is it from an industry standpoint? Is it from your upline? And I can break down and help you answer that question. The markets we're in, the timing, the products we have are incredible, revolutionary, liquid nutrition, health and wellness, you can't go wrong there. Networking is the future. Networking is the future of business. And the leadership, the philosophy that guides the leadership of the company is one you want to be a part of. It's a good company with integral, foundations, which is hard to come by nowadays. So, but don't take my answers for those questions. Find your own answers. Why? What do you want? Why you are someone who is with a company that you, ended up with, or not ended up with, chose. And if you ended up with the best freaking company in the industry first shot. Most people don't do that. You're very lucky. Vima Nutrition Company, income disclosure. That's the 6th page on the playbook. You can go on vima.com and look at that. Pretty self-explanatory. Where your focus should be is the gold level when talking to a new person, right? When building a network, the goal is not to be, you can become a millionaire. Show people, you can become a millionaire, but that's not where your focus is, right? Because that's not going to resonate with a lot of people. And most people that hear those type of incomes, they just think they're impossible because we've been programmed. We've been surrounded by thoughts that make that impossible. Oh, that just can't be reality. Why? Because you've never seen it in your reality. Because you see other people's realities, you accept them as your own, when in fact, right? You love, trust, respect mom and dad. You ask mom and dad if you can make $1 million, they'll probably tell you no. Is that your reality? Yeah, now it is, because you've accepted mom and dad's reality as your own. That's mom and dad's reality. That's not your reality, right? So focus on the gold level, a level people can mentally grasp, right? At the gold level, with about 60 orders going through your organization monthly, that's a high number. 50 to 60 orders, we'll say, somewhere around there. Going through your organization monthly, on average, a gold last year made $668. So imagine working with no job, no boss, talking to people, networking, and making an extra $6,168 a year. Is that something you'd be interested in? Going to be very, very appealing. You're going to have a massively high success rate if that's where your focus is. And that's a message you can believe in, right? So page number 7, step number 2 in the playbook is setting goals. Guys, goals in entrepreneurship are more important than anything, right? We're so used to, you have to show up at this time, you got to be in class at this date. That's not good. If you don't show up, you don't get paid. If you're not at work, you're not going to make money. When you're an entrepreneur, which you are, you opened a global business, international business, the day you bought Verve. Start looking at yourself as an entrepreneur. Start looking at yourself as a CEO, okay? Because that is, maybe not necessarily what you are yet. By the books, you're a CEO or an entrepreneur, but you got to ask yourself if you're actually CEO or entrepreneur of your business, right? And the beauty of being a CEO is you're in control, which is very powerful and almost too powerful for most people to handle. Most people can't handle being in control, right? It's a phenomenal way for you to stay on track. Set goals for yourself, right? Being self-employed is great unless you do nothing. Then you'll, hey, I didn't make any money. Well, you did nothing, right? Set some goals and stick to them. Where do you want to be in 1 month? Where do you want to be in 2 months? Where do you want to be in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years? Set some goals and stick to them and think through your goals, right? If you want to be the level of diamond, you need 7,200 volume going on one side, 3,600 volume going on the other side. Break that down into every single combination you can think of: affiliate pack volume, 2-pack volume, 1-pack volume, gold pack volume, half-pack volume, variety pack volume, and start to, really really dial in what it will look like to be the level of diamond. And if you set a goal to be in a month, here's the thing about your goal. Don't go down. Set a goal to achieve it. Set a goal with the full intention and purpose that you're going to wake up in the morning and work towards that goal, and you're not going to go to sleep. You're not going to finish the month unless you hit that goal. Setting a goal is, right? Most people, oh yeah, I set a goal, but they just wrote something down on a piece of paper and didn't think of it again. That is not setting a goal. Okay? Set a goal and work towards that goal daily. And it's beautiful because in Vima, it's all volume. It's all product flow based. If you want to be at a certain level, you can figure out how much you need to produce. And if you're someone who's a winner, you just do it, right? You go through the numbers that make you produce what you're looking to produce to hit a certain level. All right, so when do you want to have your first customer? When do you want to have your first affiliate? When do you want to be bronze, silver, gold, diamond? Minimal, have all of those things planned out. And guys, this business will go, make it go. If you want to be gold in a month, if you want to be gold in 2 months, if you want to be gold in however many months, if you want to be presidential in however many months, you're going to decide that. You set that pace. And my advice to you is set a goal that makes sense to you. Not your upline, not me, right? I set goals that my upline, I told my upline when I was gold, Luke Wilborn, he was a top runner in the company. I was on his profit leg. He had a multiple million point in volume power leg. And I told him at the level of, we're going to flip your legs. I said, our organization is going to flip your legs. He didn't believe me. You think he believed me? Here's the thing. I didn't care. That didn't matter. Now we've octupled his legs, and he has millions of volume on our side, and we're now his power leg by a long shot, right? So set a goal that makes sense in your mind. People ask me, do you think I can achieve this? I think if you think you can achieve it, you can probably achieve it. If you think you can achieve it, you understand what you want, you have a goal set, you're willing to work towards it, I think you can achieve the goal. Very simple. You can achieve it. If people believed in themselves as much as, I believe in you, and that's kind of crazy because I can't see who you are. But here's the thing, man. We're all the same at the end. Sometimes you got to uncover some stuff and work hard and grow mentally and hit the next level. Here's the thing. I'm a completely different person right now than I was 2.5 years ago. I had to reassess my work ethic. I had to reassess how responsible I was. I had to reassess my desire for success. I had to reassess my schedule. I had to reassess my friends. I had to reassess my habits. Why? Because I wanted wealth. I wanted abundance. I wanted success. I wanted to make it. Here's the thing. You can reassess all of those things personally, and who you are now has nothing to do with who you can be 2 years from this day, 5 years from this day. What do you look like after reading 30 books working in personal growth? What do you look like after the experience of meetings, months of calls, months of trial and error? That's the you that's capable of income. Right? You don't need to know how right now you're going to get here. No one ever does. No one knows at point A how they're going to get to point Z. And if they do, they're not thinking big enough. And if they do, they are not thinking big enough. I have no idea how I'm going to achieve some of the goals that I want to achieve, but I know I will achieve them because I trust in the process and I trust in the idea that my experiences will teach me along the way. As long as I continue to move forward and learn. Period, end of story. And here's what's cool. No one needs to validate what you think. No one needs to validate what I think. Someone could tell me whatever they wanted to say about what I can do in network marketing or if I think I can do something, I think I can do it. That's it. I don't need any evidence whatsoever personally. This is for me. And this could be the difference of, why some people win big, some people don't. I don't need any evidence of why I think I can do something. And anybody who wins doesn't. So make a list. That's where you start, right? You make your goals, then you make your lists. And your goals should be in accordance with your list. You want big business, big list. More people you talk to, more people get involved, more good people you find, more lists to work through, more other good people to find, more people to share the products with, the larger your organization will be. So a big customer list. Think of family members, parents, friends, phone book contacts, social media contacts, high school and college friends, teachers, family doctors, sports coaches, etc. Think and get creative, right? Who are they? Why do they need the product? Okay, if you have an 80-year-old woman, she's not going to be drinking Verve. Maybe she wants energy, but tailor the product to the individual. If you know someone who's got a ton of multivitamins in their cabinet, drink Vima. It's complete, it's liquid, absorb, phenomenal for you. You don't have to take a bunch of different stuff, way better than pill capsules. Try this. Someone who drinks energy drinks, probably give them some Verve. Someone who drinks tea, probably give some Partea. Someone who's, looking to lose weight, give them the Body Line. So who do you product relates, guys? We have products related to everyone. Affiliates, potential business partners. Who do you know that you want to go into business with? And this is huge. When you're making your affiliate list, understand when making that list, and all of this should be written out physically. If you have a playbook, there's a spot right here. And you should have more names than this space allots. So get other papers and put them in here. Every name you write down and the amount of names you write down will, whether you recognize or not, equate to a dollar amount. So understand that when writing the names down. These names are of value, right? And then think of individuals. Think of individuals that are winners. Who do you know who have high influence, right? Who do you know that have ambition? Who do you know that are leaders? Who do you know of people that are already in power positions, right? Maybe you know someone who's already making a few $100,000 a year, but they want more. Successful people look for multiple streams of income. Successful people understand assets. Successful people understand how real world money is made. And successful people will be interested in a concept like this, and successful people will understand what's required to achieve success. So when they get involved, it'll be a lot easier for you to get them going. So who do you know and their need for the opportunity, right? And if you identify why someone will be good, let them know, hey, I called you because I knew you'd be very good because of your charismatic. I saw, you made it up the corporate ladder. You're at 150 grand a year. You're doing well. And I saw because of the, what it took to get there, you got into this business and you saw really what was going on with no limit. You come into this thing and, destroy the game. So who do you know that you want to go into business with? And before you talk to the people on the list, understand the approach. The approach for the customer is simple. You're not here to sell them product to make money, right? In the end, that will be what happens, all right? But unless the product is beneficial to them, that will never happen and it will never continue, right? So let them taste it, let them try it, call them back, see if they like it. If they like it, they more, right? The numbers are in our favor, and the products give people results. Right? We can't make health claims, but I've seen these products change people's lives on a multitude of levels. So give people the products. They drink it, they'll like it. They like it, they'll reorder. Very simple. And it's not buy this so I can make money. It's how can this benefit you? You already drink 3 monsters a day. You're killing yourself. Drink Verve. It's good for you. It's going to make you live longer and become healthier. I don't know if that's a health claim, but not health claim. So crazy. Even if something's true, you're not allowed to say it. Wild. You know, someone who's looking to lose weight, obviously respectfully, share with them the body line, right? Someone who spends money on protein powder that's not as good, right? Someone who, you know, has multivitamins, but they're not as good as Vima, mangosteen, minerals, right? So who do you know from a product standpoint that could benefit? And there's no secret. The more that you and your organization are sharing these products with people, the more people will be on auto ship and the more glue to your network there will be. Simple. It's a numbers game there. The more people you talk to about the product, the more people will be buying the product, okay? And drinking the product and enjoying the product. And your goal is to get them on auto delivery. So let them know about the auto delivery, and that's the residual aspect. The beauty about consumable products is you drink them, you need more, right? So if someone who drinks coffee every day, they switch to the Verve coffee to get good results, they're gonna want that every month forever. Not gonna have to go to the store. It's just gonna come to their door every single month, whatever product they order, right? So that's the customer standpoint. Mentality and approach behind the business standpoint. When you're building network marketing, you're not talking to people to make you money, all right? You will make money by talking to people about how this business can help them, whether it's on a small scale or a large scale. How can this business fit into your life? How is this something that can get you out of your part-time job? How is this something that can help you financially? How is this a vehicle get you to where you want to be in life? If that's your focus and that's your intention, it's a very simple concept. All you need to do is share information with people, let them make their decision. And that is all you're doing, okay? So I'm making a large income, not because I got a bunch of people to do something and that's it. I'm making a large income because I've gotten people involved and helped them achieve the level of success that they were personally looking for. And in turn, that made me successful, and is continuing to make me successful, right? If you help enough people get what they want, you can have everything you want in networking. You bring up people, you go up without thinking about it. So take your focus off yourself. When you're talking to the new person that's working at a job that they hate, think about how phenomenally this could change their life. You're talking to the person that, you know, doesn't really see too much light at the end of the tunnel. Show them some light at the end of the tunnel and stay in the game long enough to see this business change someone's situation financially forever. That's all it takes. All it takes. See someone's eyes light up from the product and the health benefits. See someone retire mom and dad or not have to, have their house get foreclosed on. Stay in the game long enough to see that, and your focus and what you're doing becomes genuine and real and simple. So the approach. Home event. Once you've made your list of people you want to talk to from a customer standpoint, you need to start sharing the plan and sharing the products. Sharing the plan and sharing the products. Meaning, if you learn everything in the world, but you don't talk to anyone, you're not going to make any money, right? You're never going to get started. If you learn everything while you're talking to people and you're talking to a lot of people, you're going to get on your way. You learn through experience in this business. So start sharing the plan, sharing the product. Have a home meeting. If you're on the call and you would like to build a large income, you must be able to have meetings directly in your group, right? Meaning you down. right? I'm not in Brad Alkazin's group. I am in his group, but I'm not in his group. It's me down, right? So get in the rhythm of having home meetings. Get in the rhythm of sharing the plan personally and sharing the products personally so you can get good. Understand, when you're on the phone, when you're on Skype, when you're having your first home events, your first business briefings, home meetings, right? Not all of them are going to go perfectly. That's okay. That is part of the process, okay? Make it an aim to do as best as you can every single time, and make it an aim to get better every single time. I've had meetings go terribly. I've had calls go terribly. I've had people that I thought would have been so good in this business that I let through the cracks because I messed up. But because of all those failures, that is why I'm winning today. Okay? The people who win in networking have failed more than the people who haven't, who don't win. The people in basketball who are winning have failed more than those who are not winning. And that's in anything in life, okay? We're taught in school, we're taught in life, if you do something wrong, X, red, not good, bad. So we automatically assess, okay, if something's not working right off the bat, it's not a good thing. That's wrong. That is a good thing. You only learn when you fail. You cannot move forward without failure. You cannot move forward without setbacks to a high level, ever, okay? So embrace it and love it. If you love failure, you're going to win, man. You are going to win in networking until money is coming out of your ears, okay? And that's the truth. You're about 6 good people away from 1,200 orders, which is about a 6-figure income. 6 people, teams of 200 generating these products, you're at a 6-figure income. Not rocket science, all right? So run the meetings on the phone and on Skype. Touch on that in a second. Encourage business partners and guests to arrive early. Have a warm, welcoming environment. And this is for the home meeting. Light music playing sets the mood. Cold products so people could try what they're getting involved in. Computer connected to TV for introduction. If you want to play an introduction video, there's a new young professional video coming out. It will be in all the affiliate packs in about a month. Comfortable seating for new guests. Point is, make it a good environment. If someone walks into a room that's trashy, smells bad, disgusting, baby crying in the background, automatic wall is coming up. I don't want to be a part of what's going on here. So make a good environment. Start the event on time. If you're hosting the event, you must welcome and introduce the video at the minimum, right? Once you do that, open and share your story about how you got involved with Vima. What we do in networking is we become professional storytellers, right? And here's what's cool about your story. It's your story. All you do is tell people how you got involved, why you got involved, relate to them, and see if they want to get involved. It's not rocket science. And it's so simple that it's almost mind. That's all that you do here. And then obviously you help other people do that. And there's a philosophy, and you have to really complicate it until you understand it's really uncomplicated. But point is, share your story. How did you get involved? Were you skeptical? Share it. Were you not skeptical? Share it. Did you have a job that you wanted to get out of? Share it. Build your story, and then leverage other people's stories as you're building yours, right? Leverage my story. 21-year-old, 2.5 years involved, top incomer in the company, and mega success. Leverage the company story. Leverage Brad Alkazin's story. Leverage other people's stories as proof of where you're going towards. As a way to show people what is happening in this company. Okay? So when you're giving a presentation, if you're uncomfortable, learn how to get comfortable, A. B, leverage in someone who's achieving success. Okay? Call it the credibility triangle. So you have yourself, you have your prospect or friend or potential business partner, and then you have the expert. So you bridge the trust barrier between you and your friend and the expert. So I've been involved. I understand networking. I understand how to build a network marketing business. You're brand new, but that's okay. Because your friend trusts you, they will listen to me because we're now in business together. And while I'm explaining to them the business plan for your friend that trusts you, you're learning the presentation the right way. You're learning how the business is done, right? So use that credibility triangle. Open video, share the story, your story, share someone else's story that maybe inspired you to get involved, or someone who, was the reason, whatever. Share your story, leverage someone else's story, share as much of the plan as you can, and then leverage in someone for credibility. Just, say, hey, this thing works. If you are not at a place yet where you're, comfortable enough to really go through it, but get to that point as soon as possible, right? I'm here. When I was brand new, I was on the phone doing a presentation before I knew what the word presentation. I didn't even know it was a presentation. It wasn't a presentation. I was just talking to people about what I got involved in and why they should get involved. Right? And if you do that often, you get good. If you talk about the facts of VEMA and you're on the phone with people, getting them involved with what you're doing, guess what? You're gonna learn, what you need to know. And you need to be able to answer to fully give people information to make their decision, right? You're going to learn about the industry. You're going to learn, what a pyramid scheme is compared to network marketing. You're going to learn the credibility. You're going to learn the product lines. Why? Because you need to be able to share the information fully to people so they can make their decision, right? Home event is one way of building the business, guys. 3-way calls, Skype calls, use your computer. Right? Use your phone. This thing for about a year was glued to my face. It is still glued in my hands. Emails, texts, Skypes, phone calls, networking all day long because I want to have a large scale, sustainable business and I want to get good at networking, right? So get on the phones and start sharing the plan. Sharing the plan and sharing the product, STP, STP. And your whole goal, and listen to this, if you're here, listen to this, is to give people information and leave them well-knowledged on what you're doing. That's it. Let them make their decision. If you leave people well-knowledged on what's going on in VEMA, they're going to get involved. There's no reason not to. And if there's someone who is thick-headed, it's not your job to get through to that person. That's fine. If there's someone that's, whatever, you're not, all you're doing is just sharing with them what you're doing. That's it. And it's appealing. And where you're going, guys, when you're new in this business, I don't care if you made $0. If you know where you are going to go with it, people will see that. And that is what people are attracted to. And that's what people buy into at the end of the day, right? That's what people will buy into. Have a large vision for yourself. Think big. This company is going to the billions of dollars in sales because us on the call right now, the field is in charge of that. And we're committed to making that happen. We're situated right now in a position where we can hit a financial grand slam. And I'm talking to everybody on the call. And I'll be saying that 5 years from now because that'll be the reality for the next 25, 30 years. Incredible, unique business. So other than that, guys, share the plan, share the products, and repetition is the father of learning. The more you do it, the better you're going to be. The more people you talk to, the better you're going to get at talking to people. The better you get at talking to people, more people will get involved. The more people you get involved, the more good people you find. The more you talk to people, better you get at sharing the information. Better you get the information, more people get involved. More people get involved, more good people you find. That's how you make a million, right? Success system. Plug into it. Why? It facilitates growth, and not only yourself, but your team. Guys, all of the information you're learning, hopefully you're writing down. Hopefully you have a playbook. It is your job and responsibility to teach it to your new people when they get involved. It's not, it doesn't, you know, the business doesn't end when you start someone up. That's when the work begins. Someone starting up is the easiest part of this business. That is when the work begins. Don't act like you scored a touchdown when you got a first down. Someone gets started, now it's boom, list. I'm going to teach you all this stuff. I'm going to teach you the philosophy. I'm going to get you the right books. I'm going to plug you into what you need to be plugged into to learn. All right, so the webinars, guys, part of the success system. Tuesday opportunity, Wednesday training, that's what we're on right now. They're weekly, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. SoundCloud account, the Elite Network, type it in on SoundCloud, follow it. All of the conference calls we have on Saturday and Sunday are recorded and stored on that platform for you to listen to at your leisure. Guys, I am still plugging in to all of these concepts, right? I plug into not only ours, but I plug into other companies. I plug into other uplines. I plug into, you know, everything I can because I have an insatiable appetite for growth. Get on that frequency. Get on that wavelength. You want to grow. You want to get better. You want to move forward. The SoundCloud account, the YouTube channel, all of the webinars are stored on YouTube, the Elite Network. That's what the organization we're a part of. The Facebook group. Make sure your upline, the person who got you into the business, adds you into the Facebook group, the Elite Network, all of the conference call lines, the webinar links, the times, and what they will be, and all the information and updates is posted in the Facebook group. Put it into your favorites on the Facebook tab. The new rank advancement call, we have a new rank advancement period call. Vima is broken up into month segments called rank advancements. Every Friday, the first day of the new rank advancement, and that is at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's on our bridge line, which is 712-432-3082. The pin for that is 826-281. If you didn't hear that, go on the YouTube channel and or look at your playbook on page number 13. New rank advancement call, the quick start training call, how to start up. Guys, you can plug yourself in and all of the new people that are just joining your business into a call that helps them get started the right way every single Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific. There's a typo in the playbook if you have it on page 13, 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Eastern. That is the quick start training call every single Saturday. And the six-figure mentorship, my personal favorite, every single Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Guys, same time, same line for the new RA, or for the quick start and the six-figure mentorship, same line for the new rank advancement call, but that's every Friday, 4 p.m. So quick start, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. Six-figure mentorship, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, every single Sunday. And all of these calls will be hosted by someone who's earning at least a six-figure income. Tried and tested, earned six-figure income, so you know that you're getting the right information. And then plug into the personal development audio. First 7 days comes in the Builder Pack by Darren Hardy. Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. The Art of Recruiting by A.L. Williams. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Robert Kiyosaki, it's a book, The Business of the 21st Century, a book on the industry and what we're doing. And Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. All of these materials are materials that are going to boost your belief, boost your understanding, deepen the philosophy of this business that you have, and help you understand some success principles that are going to make you win. All right, so all of these calls you should not only be plugging into every single week, but your whole entire team should. All right, and it's the repetition of the information. You never know when the one bit of information that completely changes someone's life is going to come, whether it's the Saturday 2 weeks from now or 5 weeks from now or 6 weeks from now. The only way you know you get it is if you're on every single one. You never know when that one bit of information that's going to propel your teammate to go and build a team of 5,000 orders in your left leg. And that stuff happens. Just got to be in it long enough in the right way for it to happen. And then the success checklist. Have you set up your 120 qualifying volume auto delivery? Is your W-9 form filled in? Is your list made? Have you hosted your first 4 home events that week? Have you purchased the affiliate pack? Business building affiliate packs are necessary. Customer acquisition. Complete free product in 30 days. Complete frenzy bonus. Achieve bronze. Follow the SoundCloud. Join the Elite Network. Listen to the new RA call, the Saturday Quick Start, the Sunday Six-Figure Mentorship. Tune in to Tuesday's Opportunity Webinar, Wednesday's Training Webinar, and read the books and listen to the audios that we just went through. And then lastly, guys, commit to being here a year from now, right? We're so used to, 30 seconds and 30 months, you're going to lose 100 pounds, and in 1 year, you're going to be a millionaire. No, nothing's like that. Commit a sustained amount of time in building this business so you can play the cards long enough to get some good ones. That's my biggest piece of advice to you. Other than that, have a calendar, fill it out with all the calls. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm running out of gas here. To this week's training, this Wednesday, the Elite Network webinar. You're plugging in, you're on the right path, you're with the right people, and this company is geared up to do great things. The people on this call, guys, I believe you can do great things. Plug into what we have. It's going to facilitate your personal growth, and networking is something that you're in complete control of. Entrepreneurship is something that you're in complete control of. Let's wake up tomorrow. Let's set some goals next month, and let's make this decade the decade of royal ambassadors. Royal ambassadors. Royal ambassadors. That's $1 million pin earners. I'll see you at the top.